comes with the program. But anyway, right now I'm doing laundry. I'm about to go get my clothes out the dryer, and I'm gonna do a laundry story time. A laundry story time. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride because this story time is going to be very, very emotional. There were so many things I had to stop. I'm gonna start this story time um like this from the last story time because this is my second story time that I did. And with this story time, I'm just gonna say this happened a couple of years after uh my me going to camp. You know what I mean? When I went to camp, I think I was like 12, probably 12, but this happened when I was 14. So this story time is about when I was 14 years old, and yeah, I got jumped by three people. Two, they was all adults. I believe one was 18, one was probably 20, 21, and the other one was probably 22, 23 maybe. But they was all adults. So it was two guys and one girl. Okay, mind you, I'm a tall girl, so I'm about 5'11", and I always been 5'11" since I was probably 14 years old, right? So, um, I don't know why they felt like they had to jump me. Like, the girl could have just fought me, you know what I mean? Like, why y'all had to jump me? Like, I guess they wanted to really fuck me up. Honestly, I think they was trying to kill me. I really think they was trying to kill me. Because why it took two dudes and a chick and y'all all adults to beat the shit out of a 14-year-old? Really? Like, they had to been trying to kill me. I mean, in the worst way. I mean, they was trying to beat me to death. Okay, basically. Okay, so here is the story about how I got jumped by three adults. Okay, basically, what happened, what I did to cause them to want to kill me was he put his hands on my mother, and I snapped. And when I saw him put his hands on my mom, I tried to throw him in front of a car. Whoopie do. I tried to throw him in front of a car. Like, yeah, I wanted him to get hit by the car because he put his hands on my mom. Like, I couldn't beat his ass. So if he got hit by a car, the way he punched my mother, he punched her in her face. It looked like when he punched her, it looked like she was decapitated. I mean, all I saw was her head go one way and her body went the other way, and I lost it. Okay, I fucking lost it. Okay, so when I saw that, I don't know what it's like. I turned into the Hulk because I jumped up. I felt like my body jumped, even though I was standing still, waiting on the bus because we was waiting at the bus stop. She was trying to go out. He didn't want her to go out. He was bitching and moaning and groaning about her going out. I wasn't paying him no mind, okay? But I guess this is when I realized I had a third eye because from that third eye, I wasn't even paying him no mind. I was looking the other way. All I know is from this peripheral vision, like this, I'm looking this way and they're standing this way. And from this way, I saw him go pow, and I saw her head go this way and her body go this way. So it was like this. I saw this, okay? And when I saw that, I snapped. I just knew, I ain't know, okay, whatever. So I jumped. I don't know why or how, but I jumped and I ran and I jumped on this nigga and I picked him up as much as I could and I threw him in front of a car, a moving car, because we were standing on a main street. It really wasn't a main street, but it was kind of like a main street, but it was like one of those, luckily it wasn't a main street, but it was like a neighborhood street that was active and busy, and it was rush hour, so you know the cars was like. So when I saw a car coming, I don't know, it was like, yo, I remember every moment. I remember my reaction. I remember the thought in my head was, when I remember when I grabbed him, I saw a car. I looked for a car, and then when I looked, that's how fast it happened in seconds. Where I looked for a car just to throw him in front of, and I wanted him to get hit by a car because I wanted him to be. I didn't want him to die. I just wanted him to be gone. No. But anyway, I was 14. What the hell you expect? You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever. And plus he hit my mom. Like if that was anybody else, I probably would have been like, oh, you know, like Smokey did, like, damn, you know, like something like that. But damn, nigga, when you see your mom get her fucking head blown, hit, her wig pushed back or whatever you want to go, you're gonna flip. So anyway, now let's fast forward from that day on. I guess he ran home like a little. I guess he ran home and told his family members what I did. So basically, I'd say maybe like 3 or 4 days passed, and I'm walking to my friend's house to go pick her up so we could hang out on the block or whatever. And so while I'm walking to my friend's house, these motherfuckers came up to me and was like, why you they're gonna ask me a question and throw me off guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna ask me a question? Oh, y'all about to beat my ass so I could fight back. You know what I'm saying? Because they actually caught me off guard. So they was like, yo, why you try to push my uncle? Why you push my uncle? Because I did push him in front of the car. The car stopped just in time. So he didn't even get hurt. This nigga didn't even get hurt. You know what I mean? So like, why would you do what you did when you knew I didn't even hurt the nigga? So anyway, they was like, yo, I'm walking, yo, Ray, why you threw my uncle in front of a car? And I'm like, because he, you know what I'm saying, he hit my mother, blah blah blah. Next thing I know, pow, they knocked me out. I go down. Next thing you know, one of them knocked me out. I don't know who it was, but I know the girl said she threw me a car. And I'm asking, that you know, nigga gonna knock me out like bad right inside of my fucking head. And then I get knocked. I fall out. I didn't get knocked out. I just fell out. I just fell to the floor because a nigga hit me. So I fell to the floor, and it wasn't even her that hit me. Because if she would have hit me, I wouldn't have fell to the floor. It was dude that hit me because they wanted to get me on the floor. So when they got me on the floor, because they all was shorter than me, that's why they did it. Because they probably was like 5'6", some shit like that, right? So they knocked me out. I think the girl was probably like 5'6". The dude was probably like 5'8". You know, they probably stand about my height, you know what I mean? So they knocked me out. I go to the floor. And then next, you know, all three of them is just kicking me and my ribs and my face and my arms and my leg. They kicking me. They just having a fucking field day. And I guess it was my one of my friends. Okay, one of the guys that know me, he know my family. He just so happened to come out and see it, and he said something and it made them stop. I got up and ran. And when I ran, you know what I'm saying, I ran. I got home, and you know when I got home, I told my peoples, I just told my family, like whoever was in the house, I was just like, y'all, I just got beat up, I just got jumped, and they was just like, what? So I'm talking the whole time. It's like I think it was like 8-9 o'clock, right? And you know we got the light, all the lights out in the house or whatever. because everybody laying down, chilling, whatever. So I'm like, you know, I just got jumped, blah, 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 blah. So they was just like trying to get the story and all of that. I'm telling them, but I don't want to tell them the story because I started getting emotional. I started crying. I couldn't even talk. And then I think one of them turned the light on. When they turned the light on, they seeing how fucked up I look. I guess that's when they was like, what the fuck? And honey, it was like, they said it was like a horror show. The way my peoples ran outside, they just, I mean, they kicked the door down. They live right, the people that did it live right up under us. So my big bro went downstairs. He kicked their fucking door in. And went up in the house, started beating everybody's ass. And then the chick that was with it, that was involved, she started running. My mom's chased her down. They said, yo, my mom's hit her in the head with a baseball bat, like she was on a fucking baseball field, fucking trying to hit a fucking ball. Instead, she fucking hit the bitch head like it was a baseball. And I mean, bust this bitch upside the fucking head. And they said it was like a horror scene because it was like the way everybody was getting their ass kicked. It's crazy. But anyway, I wasn't there. Of course, they told me to stay upstairs, so I couldn't see it. But I was told by, you know, my friends that was outside watching it and all that. If y'all have any comments, or if y'all know about this story, or, you know, if y'all have any comments, or, you know, y'all want to have any questions or whatever, just hit me up in my comments, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the story did take place, and this shit really happened. I can't tell no lie. This ain't, you can't make this shit up. Say that, yo, years later, the chick apologized to me. One day, she just was like, yo, I just want to say sorry for what I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these same dudes used to be, this was my neighborhood. These were my neighbors that did this shit to me. So, like, I used to see these people every day. I used to see these people. Like, I'm like, I can't believe, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these motherfuckers did what they did. And you know what I'm saying? And she came to me and was like, I'm sorry and shit. Y'all only 14. Like, how the fuck you gonna do some shit? Y'all must have been on drugs. Like, I think they was on drugs. They was on, like, speed. But I did hear that they was all on, like dust. You know, back in the days, they used to do dust and shit. I heard they was doing dust and shit. So, shit was crazy, y'all. But that's my story time. I'm about to fold these clothes. If y'all don't want to watch me fold these clothes, click off right now. Thanks for watching, and you know, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and you know what I'm saying, like, comment, whatever, you know. And thanks a lot for all the people that watch my videos. I appreciate it. And for, you know, I can't speak to the people that don't watch my videos because they ain't watching my video. But yeah, I would just like to say thanks so much. Like I said, right now, I kind of took a break without even taking a break. I did take a break from YouTube, honestly. But it's funny because at the same time, I was still doing videos. But I was just doing, like, cooking videos. Like, if you see me doing, like, a series of cooking videos, that means I'm taking a break, really. Because, you know, you got to cook regardless to what you're going through. You know, because I go through a lot of shit, you know what I mean? So, regardless to what you're going through, like, you know, regardless of what I'm going through, like, I always make a video, because if I'm cooking, I gotta cook. Even if I'm going through some shit, I still gotta cook. So, I'll just make a cooking video, you know what I'm saying? But if you see me doing, like, a series of cooking videos of food and all that, it's just because I'm taking a break, you know what I mean? Because I get a lot of, BS from people, and that happens to good people. You know, good people don't really get too much love, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, people just like to walk all over good people. But anyway, y'all, back to the video. Thanks for watching, and here we go. I'm about to fold up these clothes.
I begin to You're mine for sure. Yeah. You're mine for sure. Yeah. Ooh. You're mine for sure.
Like watching Christmas. I like listening to Christmas music, but I came back to say, as you can see, I finished the band. Wanted to wire my jaw, right? They wanted to break my jaw. They said that they needed to break my jaw because they didn't completely break my jaw. They just located it and wired it up. Being 14 and being told that that I was gonna have to get my jaw broken. I told my mother, I was like, no, Ma. I was like, Ma, no. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, I'm alright, Ma. I know my jaw is fucked up, but I ain't care. I got so many stories. I'm just gonna have to tell y'all another story another time. So keep watching, cause y'all will get another story. The next story I got for y'all gonna be like, really? Thanks for watching, hanging out with me while I did the laundry. Peace.